Hey guys, so we're back and we have a new mold today. This is the mold of Hecate. This mold was purchased off of Whatnot for me. I give it a little bit of cleaning up along the edges. Looks really good on the inside, all those really cool details. You can see the feathers and the wings on the side, which are super cool. And she's got a lot of details in the center. So I'm super excited to pour this to see what she looks like when she comes out. I'm just going to clean out some of the pieces that are in the center. And I was going to pour with epoxy resin, but I really want to paint her. So we're going to use the Resin Magic Pour, which is the eco resin that dries a nice brilliant white. And this is the 3-to-1. So typically when you see me use this, I do 30 milliliters of the powder and 10 milliliters of the water. But since this is a much bigger mold than we typically use, we're going to start with 90 milliliters of the powder and 30 milliliters of the water.
Remember that rainy afternoon, we sat and talked by the window pane. With splashes of our joy, we washed away the gray. Now I mix my memories with a touch of silver glow. Each piece tells a story.
I've got my measuring cups. These came also from Resin. They have the milliliter section and then the fluid ounces on the other side, but we're going to use the milliliter section this time. Just because that's what I've been using and that's what I've kind of gotten used to. Alright, sorry about that. Had to answer the door. So we're going to start by putting our 90 milliliters of powder into one of the cups. And with this, you don't have to be 100% accurate. You can be a little less or a little more. It's perfectly fine. All you're really going for is that pancake batter consistency. This stuff is very forgiving. With epoxy, you want to be right on target when you're mixing or it won't cure properly. But with this stuff, you can be a little bit off. It's okay. It's very forgiving material, which is why I like it. And you don't want to shake the cup too much. Yeah, here I go. Because you'll be like me and you'll get powder everywhere. There we go, 90 milliliters of the powder. And then we're going to get our 30 milliliters of water. Any type of water. You can use bottled, you can use tap. It doesn't matter, whichever you feel like. I keep my water beside me in a very pretty jar. Yes, I do have an obsession with pretty jars.
Crystal streams, her hands create what her heart believes.
Oh, poured a little too much.
Glitter falls like summer rain. Every shade has its own name.
And there we go. So we're going to pour that in with our powder. The second cup just makes it easier to measure everything before you mix it together. And then you're just going to stir that really well. You've got 30 minutes until it sets. So you've got time to stir it, make sure it's all nice and smooth, get the clumps out, scrape those sides, scrape that bottom, and we're going to pour it into the mold.
stars at midnight blue.
Now, if you're wanting to do like a solid color, or marble effect or something, you can use mica powder to color your magic pour powder. But since, like I said, I want to paint her, I'm just going to stick with the white. Okay, we're going to pour that into our mold. I'm starting with the face because there's a lot of details there, and I want to make sure it gets completely into the face.
Pouring out her soul's request. No such thing as second.
Scraping it out to get every bit of that. And as you can see, that's not even full yet, so I don't even consider that halfway full. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up another batch, and then we'll pour that, and we'll see where we're at. If we need a third batch, well, we'll mix that up and pour that too.
Flick, a spark, a twist. She remakes it with her wrist. Resin, rainbow, heartbeat bright, shining.
You ever have one of those moments where you're trying to clean something and you just make a bigger mess? Yep, that's what I just did. There was just little bits of powder. I wipe it up and suddenly there's way more powder. Anybody else have that happen to them too? Or is it just me? It's just a tad bit soupy, so I'm going to add a little bit more powder. Because like I said, we're not looking for that soupy, watery mix. We're looking for that slightly thick pancake batter mix. And she is going to need that third batch. She's still got a little more room at the base. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up that third batch, and then we're going to finish pouring. Now, as you can see, I'm using the same cup to mix it in. The second one, yeah, that's fine. Third one, you might be pushing it slightly like I did because it started to get a little clumpy from the extras that was already in there. I would not recommend pushing it past the third pour though. At that point, I would recommend rinsing this one out and then using it again. Because if you rinse it out right after you're done, it all comes out really easy. You don't have to worry about throwing that cup away because those cups aren't cheap. So definitely want to make good use of those cups as much as you can. So I would rinse it out, let it dry, and you're good to go. And we're just going to pour that last batch in. There she goes. Now we're good and full. Now typically with these pieces, I let them rest 30 minutes. But I'm going to let her rest for quite a few hours. That way that when I go to take it out, I can make sure that it's not cured all the way through because it is a thicker mold. So I just want to make sure that it's all the way through. Clean up a little bit around the edges. And I'm just using a standard alcohol wipe. Look at that, every single time I wipe it off, here comes another little strip. I'm like, I'm just trying to get it clean. And I can't really bang this one to try to make sure it all gets to the bottom perfectly because it's heavy. So I'm just going to pull it back on the sides and on the top just to make sure that it all flows in every single one of those spots with all those details. You really want to make sure you get every single detail. One good thing about having a thick, heavy mold like this is you know that it's going to last you quite a while. Because it's a good, solid made mold. Alright. Yeah, it's time for me to redo my nails. I'm going to rinse my cup out. And then we're going to wait and give it time to cure. Alright, now to be perfectly honest, I fell asleep for a couple hours. So we are going to unmold our Hecate. She popped right out of there real nicely. Check this out. Look at those details. She came out looking real nice. I'm pretty impressed with this. I will need to file down the back, but that's not a problem. But she's got such gorgeous details on her. This one's going to be fun to paint. I'm going to be doing 3 or 4 of these, painting 3 or 4 of them. If you want the video watching me paint one, let me know. I'll create one of those. And then they're all going to go up on my Whatnot page, which I am having a show this Friday. So make sure you guys go check that out. It is linked in my descriptions. But yeah, she is really awesome. And she does stand up on her own too. So yep, I definitely cannot wait to paint her. And there we go. She's standing up on her own, and then we got some close-ups of her so you can see all those fine details. She looks amazing. I am super excited about this. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.
Softest song.